Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Mayor's Monday Message for March 7th, 2022. Running a little bit late today. It was a very eventful morning, and the biggest event of the morning was that our trusted, beloved Deputy Director of Finance, Cherie Allwine, celebrated the end of 44 years of work with the city of York. Imagine that, 44 years straight out of high school and working for us and just being the backbone of so many administrations, so many business administrators that have come and gone, so many different accounting systems. We talked about it and kind of joked about it a little bit earlier today, all of the changes since 1977 that have occurred here in the York City government, and I was honored to be able to present her with the Mayor's Medal of Distinction for just a career of service to the people of York City, William Penn graduate, and literally the backbone of this city for many, many years. So congratulations once again, Cherie, and a job well done. Thank you. I also wanted to congratulate Miss Bobby's Place and the King family for a great celebration and fundraiser on Saturday night, and thank Tim O'Donnell and his folks, Republic, for a $25,000 check. If you don't know about Miss Bobby's Place, they are providing homes to families suffering from homelessness. They're just getting started, but their plan is really solid, and I really do support them to put a family in a home and then bring them all the wraparound services to address all the issues that really cause homelessness, because homelessness is not necessarily an issue of not having a roof over your head. There are a lot of other things that contribute to the position that folks get into when they suffer from homelessness. And Miss Bobby's Place, I really appreciate their support and appreciate the support of the York City Redevelopment Authority in providing them locations to rehab and then to provide to homeless families to help them get the time, catch their breath enough to be able to bring their lives back together and put them in a good position for success. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, all the King family and all of the supporters of Miss Bobby's Place. The street cleaning, street sweeping is starting again, so I want to make sure I put on there that it starts the night of March 14th, because every year we have confusion about whether it's the night or the morning of. So it's the morning of the 15th, but don't think about that. Just on the 14th, make sure you move the cars, pay attention to the signs. Street sweeping is resuming, and those tickets are $40. You don't want that. So set it in your calendar right now. Whatever your date is, go out and look at the sign. Put it in your calendar for a monthly recurring alarm to make sure you don't get tickets, because you will get them if you leave your car out during street sweeping. Tonight at 6 o'clock is Commissioner Muldrow's monthly police update at Still Meadow Church, the York City campus, 350 Chestnut Street. We're also going to be starting tonight the group violence intervention update. So you will be able to hear a little bit more every month about what is happening, not only from our law enforcement side, but what's happening in our community services side, and what is happening to help build relationships in the community so that we can support these young folks whose lives have gone the wrong direction, and we're trying to get them in order. You know, I feel like I've said it 100 times, but the biggest part of GVI is how can we keep people alive, safe, and out of prison. That's the slogan. How can we keep them safe? But to do that, we have to have cooperation, and they have to be willing to go through some job training or do something that's going to get them out of whatever lifestyle it is that might be endangering them or others right now. So we'll learn more about that tonight at 6 o'clock. Again, that's and I think hopefully, well, I know it'll be on the York City Police Department site. They've been running it on Facebook every month We're also going to try and start getting it onto our City of York site, but those connections haven't quite been made yet. So York City Police Department Facebook page is where you want to look for that tonight if you can't be in attendance, but we would love to have you in attendance. So great news, the COVID numbers that I got for last week were down to some of the lowest that we have seen since the beginning of COVID. And that means Vonnie Grimes Gym is back open. Oh, and I forgot the schedule right over here. Let me grab the schedule. Diaz Woodard has been doing such an amazing job working with all these different organizations, such that we have Stick and Move in there. They're a permanent tenant in there right now. So if boxing is your young person's thing, Stick and Move. We have Next Level AAU practices on Tuesday. We've got line dancing on Tuesday from 7 to 8:30. We've got Welcome to Hard Work events on Sunday from 5 to 9. So many different family fun night on March 18th, 6:30 to 8:30. And just so many different activities. Adult Open Gym on the 4th Fridays of every month. That's 6:30 to 9. Come in and play some basketball or whatever they've got going on at that time. So we are trying to get as much going on in at the gym, and now we're also looking for other facilities that we can start working on getting more programming out into the community to give our folks, our young folks and adults, different opportunities and things to do in our community. So we'll be getting back to you with updates on that. But if you need more information about anything having to do with our recreation, with our gyms, contact Diaz Woodard, dwoodard@yorkcity.org. Now, with us opening the gyms, with those numbers being down, it doesn't mean we take the pedal off the gas. If you haven't been vaccinated, please contact Family First Health right across the street, 116 South George Street, and they'll be able to set up an appointment for you, 717-812-4495 or mywellspan.org. Here's an exciting grant opportunity for those that want to have events. People come to me with ideas for events, and right now, Downtown Inc. is overseeing the new Welcoming Community Grants program that opened on Friday and is open until March 18th. So there's kind of a little bit of a small window on this, but if your goal is to provide sustainable community events that contribute to creating a welcoming and connected community through diversity, accessibility, and cultural representation, there's a possibility for you to get some funding by going through this program, and the links for more information and the link for the application is right there in the post. We have, here's something that has come up. I know we're getting some phone calls today because we've been telling you for years now that, and I've put it off as long as I could, but for years, if you don't pay up your sewer bills, this is going to catch up with you. We did an amnesty program that allowed people to pay 50% off if you could come up with 50% or get on a 10-year payment plan. Some people chose not to do anything, and we communicated broadly for months and months. We extended the program multiple times, extended it because of COVID. Some people have just chosen to ignore it, and now you're getting shut-off notices from the York Water Company, and your water's going to get shut off. We've talked about it for years. So the good news is, and I hope some of this money can be used for this purpose, but if you have overdue sewer or water bills, the state is providing assistance over at the Duke Street County Assistance Office at 130 North Duke Street. You can call them 717-771-1100, or you can go to the website at compass.state.pa.us. So if I were you and I hadn't paid my bills and I needed some assistance, that would be the first place I would call to see what they can provide. Once again, we have lots of jobs at the City of York. Please go to yorkcity.org and scroll down, and it says, what do you want to do? Apply for employment, and click on that, and it'll lead you right there to jobs. Everything from our upcoming summer temporary employment, the whole way up to business administrator. We have jobs in finance, we have jobs in nursing, many different jobs that you could assist your fellow residents with. Again, most of these you have to be a resident of the city of York. And then, as always, because it continues to be successful, I'm supporting the Job Club down at 620 South George Street. And if you don't want to come work for the city, they will be able to help you find a career, or also with rental and unemployment assistance. They're open Monday through Friday, 10 to 3, or you can call 717-848-1806. So that was a lot today. I hope you're having a great week. I hope before the rain here you got to enjoy some of this beautiful weather. There's definitely, it's going to get chilly again here, but there's warm weather and there's springtime around the corner. So I hope to see you around the city of York. Have a great week.